Hey everyone, Ronnie Petito with Petito's Performance Training Center, and today I'm going to talk to you about supplementation, or answer a couple of questions I had on supplementation in general. But before I get to that, I want to say thank you to everybody who came out this past Saturday. For anybody who hasn't been following, we had an open gym from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. We had a bunch of people come in, crush their workouts, had a couple young athletes, had a couple everyday people. And it was so nice to see the atmosphere, mingling with current clients and just seeing them do well and setting up something for this week so they can keep and start, on their way to their goals and their journey. And that's what it's about, getting in the gym. You can't just dip your toes in, you got to jump in. It's not, let me sit there and think about, should I do this, should I do that? No, we have to get on top of our fitness, we have to start our nutrition, we have to get to the gym, we have to do these things in order to stay in shape, okay? And that's what they're doing. They came, they took advantage of that open gym and put in some serious work. And now they're gonna continually do it. They have a program that's all set up for them. All they gotta do is come and crush their workouts. And that's a great thing. It's great to get that and then see the end results as well. And also, I want to say thank you to everyone who gave me questions for this last Q&A yesterday, and everybody who showed up, tuned in, said a couple words. I really appreciate it, really enjoy the feedback, and that whole atmosphere, just talking back and forth, talking about different things, going from fitness to yoga, it all ties in together, all ties into health and wellness, and bettering everybody's lives. So I want to say thank you to everybody from that live Q&A. And actually out of that came a question that arose today. And I had a question about a couple weeks ago on the same thing. And I answered it to them personally, but since I've been getting this question frequently, I'm just going to give you a general idea of the question, and then we'll go over how I think about it. So the question's a little bit small, so I'm going to read it out loud for you guys. I have been working on my abs for a while and pushing myself in the gym the best I can. What supplements do you recommend to see the best results? Well, so you're talking about supplements, you tell me you're crushing it in the gym. What are you doing outside of the gym? To anybody who asks this question, what are you doing? Is your nutrition doing well? Are you eating, as frequent as you're supposed to? Are you doing all these things? Are you putting the right things into your diet? Because if you're not, if you don't have that foundation behind you, I don't care how much you go to the gym or how many supplements you take, it's not going to matter. So I kind of give an idea preparing for supplementation. And these are kind of 5 things we want to go over. If we have these things down, then we can think about supplementation. But if we don't have these down, then basically we're going to be wasting our money on the supplements because they're not going to help us get the goals we want because they're supposed to supplement the whole process. So supplementation is supposed to supplement all of this. Okay, so we have to make sure this is on point, this is dialed in before we go to supplementation. So first, food quality. Are we intaking whole foods? What do you put in? What are you taking out? So are we putting in, our lean meats, fish? You can do nuts, seeds, a little bit of fruit thrown in, throughout the day till about 2 p.m. A lot of veggies. Veggies every meal if you can get it. And are we doing that? Are we taking out the processed foods, the refined carbs and sugars? Are we doing that? Because refined carbs and sugars just sit there. They don't help our body really at all. They just sit there. They turn into fat. Can't really process it very well. Makes you sluggish. So that's not what we're really looking for. Are we taking that out and putting all the good stuff in? Because if we're not, then don't need to go to supplementation yet. Hydration. Okay, rule of thumb. We need 1 ounce water. What?
Nothing.
Why you give me a weird look?
I give you a weird look.
Yeah, you did.
I'm listening. You didn't do anything wrong. I'm listening, babe.
I thought you had a question for me.
No.
You gave me like a
I wanted to hear.
Okay. Well, if you have a question, let me know, all right?
Fine.
All right. So rule of thumb is half your body weight in ounces. Your hydration's half your body weight in ounces. That's how much water you need to take in. Okay, so are we intaking that much water? Because that's a lot of water to intake throughout the day. Go ahead, total up. Go to Google, do the conversion yourself, and see where you're at so you can see how much water you need to intake throughout the day. I even give some of my clients the idea of getting like a gallon jug and filling it up, and marking throughout the day where they need to, do the hour. Oh, this is at 7 a.m. I'm going to drink it down to this much. At 8 30, I'm going to drink it down to this much, and keep marking it off so you can space it throughout the day so you're not just filling up all at once and then you're dehydrated by the end of the day. We need to refuel all day and keep the hydration going. So protein is huge. We need protein. Building blocks of the muscles, okay? And it's so huge. If we don't have enough protein in our diet, we're not going to build muscles. If we don't build muscles, we don't burn fat. So everything everybody wants to do, whether it's weight loss or building muscles, everybody wants to burn that fat. Nobody goes to the gym going, hey, let me get fatter. We want to burn the fat. So we have to build muscle to burn the fat. Therefore, we need the protein. 1-to-1 ratio, 1 gram per 1 pound of body fat. Now, this is just a generalization. It changes with body fat percentage. If your body fat percentage goes up, you want to decrease the protein intake. So what I mean by that is, if you're a little overweight, let's say you're 100 pounds overweight, well, we shouldn't be intaking, let's say I'm 300 pounds, but I should be 200. Well, I don't want to intake how much protein a 300 pound person should take. That's 300 grams of protein. We don't want to do that. What we'd rather do is take probably the lean mass, get your lean mass percentage from your body, and take that poundage and use that as your gram, the exact ratio, because that's more likely to help you reduce your fat and start to build that muscle without adding any extra weight, which you already have. Okay, we want to reduce that protein. So it really changes with the body fat percentage. Same thing on the opposite. If your body fat percentage goes down, protein's probably going to go up. Frequency is the next thing. Are we eating enough? As I talked about before, we need to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Hey, how you doing, Bo? We need to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but we also need to eat snacks in between. Are you eating every 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours? We have to be doing these things in order to be prepared for supplementation. Now, awareness. How are you feeling? How's your body feeling throughout the day? You'll know if you're too tired. You'll know if you're so excited. People come into the gym all the time like, hey, I didn't eat enough today. Or why am I so tired? I'm like, well, what'd you eat throughout the day? And they tell me, well, last time I ate was at 12 p.m. and they're working out at 4. Well, you didn't. You got to be aware of what you're doing throughout the day. How does your body feel? Well, if your body's feeling crappy throughout the workout, it's probably because you didn't eat enough before you got here, right? We need to be aware of how our body feels. For instance, if our body doesn't like eggs when we eat them and it just goes right through us, well, maybe we need to take that out of the diet. Certain things like that, even though they're good for us, be aware of how your body feels. It's going to react to certain foods a certain way. Everybody's different. So what might work for you might not work for somebody else. So see what you like, mix these things up. Now, if we have all this down, then we'll talk about supplementation. So when we get to that, if you have any questions on supplementation, this is the first thing I'm going to ask you about. And we'll go through these steps and see if you're there yet. So then I'll give you more information on the supplementation, which I'll do more videos on that in the future. So if anybody has any questions on this video, please let me know in the comment section below. If you like the video, leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And my name is Ronnie Petito with Petito's Performance Training Center. We probably will be having another open gym this Saturday from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. So if anybody wants to join that, just contact me directly. Facebook, you can contact me at 239-470-0338. Don't forget to visit the website, pptcfitness.com. And until next time.